Discovery, go at throttle up. Hey, you shut the music off. Oh. Here, it's okay. It's alright. Okay. It's appropriate. Here we go. Good morning. All right, that's enough. What's going on, guys? Are we ready for a launch? Get Blinka, stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I was like, what is this? All right. So, we got the multi-purpose logistics module, Nauka, launching on a Proton rocket here. This is the first major module to be launched for the ISS in like 10 years. I mean, there's been small upgrades to the ISS. There's Beam. There's the permanent multi-purpose module. There's the astrobotic airlock. But this is the first module that's bigger than 10 tons to be added since STS-130. This thing is gigantic. So, so rocket launch you. I mean, most rockets do that with people. But anyway, here, I'm going to get us in on the cast. We're about 12 minutes out. Bigger than Bigelow? Oh yeah, Forlorn, this thing's the size of a truck. Clean feed, without hosts, and with the flight control sounds. Ooh. Spasiba, Shina. Spasiba. Oh. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one going over there. Here. Here.
Чтобы не пострадал оборот, потому что нагрузки от двигателей намного больше.
Ready? Ready? Click.
То есть у нас получается ракета довольно большая, длинная, и ее уже не установщик ставит, а приезжает тележка и специальный подъемный установочный агрегат на старте хватает эту тележку и поднимает.
Dude, I like the Roscosmos casts. They're really good. Last time they did a big launch like this, they had a bunch of cosmonauts come on and stuff and talk about different parts on the ISS. It was really cool. How much can Proton loft into space? Oh, Proton is it's a heavy duty rocket. It's kind of the same as an Atlas 551, somewhere around there. It's like 18 to 20 tons. It's a pretty big rocket. Pretty big guy. Last, what's up? Insertion orbit is 350 by 190. Inclination 51.6. Orbit raising and checkouts over the next 8 days. Cool, cool. Where will the new module be on the station? The new module is going to be attached to the Nadir port on the Zarya module. What's that launching? Nauka. It's a new Russian space station module. It's a big one. Big space station module. It's just as big as it's... So, here. 10 minutes.
75-й, подтвердить готовность к запуску. Первый. 20-й, выключить 600 РКГЧ. Первый. Есть выключить 600 РКГЧ. 20-й.
Doing a paper for your PDC. Nice, nice. It's going to be attached to the nadir of the Zvezda module. There's a picture of it over there. It's kind of cropped, but note the dude here. I'm gonna go big screen right here. Note the dude standing next to it. This is a big freaking module. Nauka is.
Первый, насосная станция РФ после первой ступени включена. 10-й. Доклад 10-го принял. Первый.
So Nauka is a multi-purpose laboratory module that's based off of what's called a functional cargo block, or FGB. The FGB is
Discovery, go and throttle up.
the FGB started life in the, well, obviously in the Soviet Union, and it was originally supposed to be a service module / space station for what's called the TKS spacecraft. TKS was something similar in function to the Gemini manned orbiting laboratory, where you had like a capsule up at the front, and then you had a tunnel going through the back of the capsule to a space station and a service module combined into one thing. That's what TKS was. The TKS flew a couple of times in the 70s, and then the Russians said, nah, this is dumb. This is stupid. The Soyuz is better than this. But they liked the idea of the service module space station. So they took the TKS service module, which was called a functional cargo block, and made the functional cargo block its own thing, and put a multi-axis node up at the front instead of the capsule. So that kind of started the functional cargo block design. FGBs are Zarya, the first module that was launched on a Proton rocket, just like this one, only 23 years ago, was the first module for the ISS. That is a functional cargo block. It's just, the functional cargo block basically is a module where you can just swap stuff out. It's the same design, but you can change things. Zarya is used for storage and battery power. And this one here, Nauka, is the same thing. It's the same outside, but inside there's modules that are more related to science, more scientific stuff. No support towers? It doesn't need it as Sailor. Proton is a hypergol rocket. Nah, no need for support towers or umbilicals or anything. No condensation, no nothing. It can just sit there. When's the rendezvous with the ISS? Not a couple of days. It's 8 days out. Yeah, Proton actually has all of its umbilicals underneath right here, and it fuels up that way. But they already fueled it. They already fueled the upper stages and stuff when the service structure where this camera was taken from. Like, where this camera shot is being taken from, they already filled the rocket up. It's a hypergolic propellant rocket, so it's using unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine and nitrogen tetroxide. The crazy thing about Proton is that it's using hypergols in a stage combustion cycle with the RD-120s that are underneath here. A stage combustion cycle hypergol. Which is pretty cool. No, we'll keep going, Bello. This does have a robotic arm on it. Yep. Here, I can get you guys a picture here. Thanks to Chris G over at NASA. So this is where Nauka is going right there. And they're going to add a new docking module to replace Piers called Prichel, which will be attached to the end of it. Prichel's scheduled to launch later this year. But there's Zvezda, there's Zaya, there's Poisk, Rasvet, and then there's pressurized mating adapter 1 mated to the Unity module. So the front of the station's over here. So like Dragon is docked over here up at the front near node 2. That's the Quest airlock right there. And then that's node 3 right there, and then Beam is right there behind Soyuz. See that? 5 minutes. Hey, Rocket Guy. This is a big launch. It's a pretty important launch for Roscosmos. Pretty high profile. This is cool, man. I mean, these modules are the size of a bus. They're very big. They're big modules. It's a bit sad that they're going to ditch Piers. Yeah, Prichal is better and it will replace it. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Oh, nice. Look when it stopped. And before the IMU is upside down, I'm pretty sure Dimitri will go and shoot somebody in the face himself if the IMU is upside down. That would be really... That would be really sad. No, it's probably not. Not the best photo, but you got something from, hey, there it is. Yeah, here. Take a look. This is TKS right here. There it is. So this is the capsule right here, and this is the front of the FGB. So once again, the FGB comes from the Soviet TKS spacecraft, which is very similar to the Gemini Manned Orbiting Laboratory. It's very similar in function. Basically, you have a capsule. You have a capsule up at the front, and then you have a space station module and service module behind it, combined into one. It's kind of like that. See? And then that's where the functional cargo block came from. That's what this module is based off of. And there's the TKS right there. And Shannara got me that picture right there. There's a real picture of one right there. Alex. And then Tessa, hey, what's going on? Oh yeah, nice. Alright, we should be getting back here into the launch. Yeah, there it is. See? This right here is a Salyut module. Salyut is what Zvezda is based off of. Salyut is kind of like, if I had to attribute it over to a Western, module, it's probably the most like Skylab, but it was Skylab before Skylab. That's the thing. Hang on, let me go back over here. We're inside of 2 minutes, guys. So I'm gonna get us back over here, and we're gonna go here like this and see if we can get side by sides. Proton-M Nauka. Yep. Yeah, Proton's a good rocket, guys. It gets a bad rap. It really does. Salty Taco had a 5er in there. Nauka's also going to have an airlock in it, and from what I can tell, is a lot bigger than Piers. Oh, JH, this thing is huge. Piers is like the size of a smart car. This thing's the size of a truck. And then Slomby had a 19er in there. Yeah, it hot stages. Yep. Okay. Coming up on 70 seconds here. There we go. 70 seconds.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Is this Baikonur? It's BAI. Flykin, but yeah. This is at Baikonur. Yep. This is Proton's launch complex. Doesn't see a lot of use nowadays, but that's because they're trying to phase out Proton and replace it with Ingara. Yeah, Swishio, you seemed alright to me. Seemed like a good dude. Creeper! We're in double audio. What's Angara? It's the new Russian heavy lift rocket. Внимание! Alright. Here we go. No umbilical separation, no nothing. This thing just goes. Watch.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Bye-bye. Looks real good. The drone shots, boys! На здоровье! The drone shots, though. Let's go. Okay. Это не хорошо. No. Yes. Fellow, this is a big rocket. Proton's nuts big, dude. It's a very, very big launch vehicle. We're talking like Delta 4 Heavy, baby. Yeah, this thing is stupid big. Shot from my iPhone. Apple's going, yeah. Okay, I'm not sure if this telemetry is legit or not, but the timer is. It's a little scratchy, dude. I'm having trouble hearing him. Is that a Baikonur, Creeper? Man, that's really scratchy. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Staging. Okay, first stage separation confirmed. There it is. Yeah, he's into it, Kem. He's really into it. Parametry constructe ракеты носитель normal. Flight parameters are normal. I'm like, that's not Russian comms. Hey, Shortline, thanks, man. How are you? This guy is just really excited. He's not like Gary, you know. Yeah, I mean, no. He's actually very calm. He's not like Gary, who's just excited all the time. Excuse me. When Doc, a week. Gary, calm down. Gary. Freaking love Gary. Gary, what do you think about that launch? Oh, I'm speechless. Gary, whoa. Relax. This model is nice, but the flame is kind of funny. That's what vacuum flames, that's what the flames look like, dude. Up in the vacuum. Kerbal doesn't teach you that. But that's what the flames look like. It looks like you're putting your thumb over a garden hose. The gases just go left and right. Just go in every direction. Here, check this out. On the other stream, they still have a ground track of it, and it's so small that you guys can't see it. Here, look, see it? They still got the track, man. Now that's a nice track. Dude, that rocket is not near Baikonur. That's got to be way up over Jizkizgan. That's way far away. It's a pixel. Rectangles! Полет нормально. So, yeah. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming he's saying everything is okay. Launching east or west? It's going east, Velo. It's going east into a 51.6 degree inclined orbit. Okay, we should see second stage separation here. Something's normal. See, this is... those graphics are just an animation. These graphics are just an animation. I'm listening to the guy. I have to... if something goes wrong, he'll say it. He's... now, Vasi, he's not saying like, oh, 5 minutes and 20 seconds. He's saying like 300 seconds in, right? Okay, stage separation. I wish. Yeah, he's counting number of seconds, not minutes. Oh, fairing separation.
350 секунд.
Go, Nauka, go.
Сгорание в норме. 360 секунд. Параметры конструкции в норме.
Parametry constructed normal. Yeah, no, it's good animation.
30 секунд. Двигатель третьей ступени работает устойчиво.
So you can see the forward node right there. That's where Pritchal will attach.
380 секунд.
And then they'll have an airlock attached to that. They'll have an airlock attached to that too. Yeah. So it's been a while.
90 секунд. Параметры систем ракетоносителя в норме.
Good to see them spreading their wings again, dude. I'm pretty psyched. Pretty happy for them.
400 секунд. Давление в камеру сгорания в норме.
So in this kind of area right here,
410 секунд. Стабилизация ракетоносителя устойчивая.
what does that mean? There should be a robotic arm, but I don't think they animated it. This thing has a little mini robotic arm on it.
Все системы ракетоносителя функционируют нормально.
Is stable, okay. Is this the last proton? No, there's 2 or 3 more if I'm remembering right.
430 секунд. Система управления работает нормально. 440 секунд. Танкаж, рысканье, вращение в норме.
Self-propelled, Dread. It'll dock all the way. They have Soyuz docking systems and docking ports on these
450
things.
секунд. Двигатель третьей ступени работает устойчиво.
The robotic arm is made by the ESA. Yep.
460 секунд. Полет проходит по программе. 470 секунд. Стабилизация ракетоносителя устойчивая.
Carrier rocket is stable. See?
480 секунд. Давление в камеру сгорания в норме. 490 секунд. Система управления работает нормально.
Spacecraft guidance systems are normal.
500 секунд. Стабилизация ракетоносителя устойчивая.
Does the second stage fire before engine cutoff? Yeah, it's called hot staging, Velo.
510 секунд. Параметры конструкции в норме. 520 секунд. Двигатель третьей ступени работает устойчиво.
There's the International Docking System Standard, Random Bob. They're trying to do it right now. The IDSS is trying to do that. That's the docking port that Dragon 2 and Starliner use. What is the module for? It's an ISS module, Chuck. It's a science laboratory that the Russians are launching up.
520 секунд. Двигатель третьей ступени работает устойчиво.
It's a nice language, Zero. Nauka is, yeah, the Russian for science.
540 секунд. Танкаж, рысканье, вращение в норме.
Yeah, that's right, Sevi. How does the ISS handle air supply when new modules are attached?
570 секунд. Параметры системы ракетоносителя в норме.
You know what? Serious, that's a good question. I think these things have their own internal HVAC systems, and that... Oh, there we go. We have third stage separation. So we're going 27,160 kilometers an hour. Altitude is 196 kilometers. That's it's about 120 miles up, give or take. 120 miles up, going about 17,000 miles an hour for my Freedom Unit people. So Thomas, those numbers are concurrent with an eccentric orbit. Hey, all right.
Ну что же, можно сказать, что
Julia's
старт
here.
ракеты «Протон» – зрелище завораживающее. Поистине синтез мощи и огня. Кажется, что дрожь Земли от уходящего в космос тяжеловеса ощущается и здесь, за много тысяч километров.
Итак, самая мощная ракета.
So that guy, John, is just calling out the telemetry. That's all. He's literally saying the equivalent of 90 seconds into the flight, all systems are looking good. we do the same thing. It's just with the Russian, you hear the same thing at the end because their grammar is different than ours. But yeah, were you guys paying attention? Did you hear what Julia had to say? It was.
Добрый вечер, коллеги. Надеюсь, вам тоже очень сильно понравилось. Ну, ракета-носитель Протон с таким рокотом уходит, конечно. Она отличается от Союза всегда. Вот такая вибрация передается. Теперь только что глава госкорпорации Дмитрий Олегович Рогозин отправился на построение боевого расчета традиционное. Поздравить стартовиков. Кстати, сейчас начинаются первые включения модуля науки уже после отделения третьей ступени. Она начинает строить опорную переходную орбиту к станции и в течение следующих 8 дней будет приближаться с каждым импульсом в перигее все ближе к МКС. И это все сейчас совпадает с видимостью пролетов станций на территории России и ближайших стран. То есть на специальных сайтах или приложениях, даже на сайте госкорпорации Роскосмоса вы можете найти график пролетов по вечерам. И вот 28-29 числа наука будет видна рядом с МКС во время вечерних пролетов. Это видно зрелище, как вот с запада на восток пересекает со скоростью самолета такая яркая звезда. Это и будет МКС, но в этот раз рядом будет еще одна звезда. Это модуль наука. Так что у всех жителей России есть прекраснейшая возможность своими глазами увидеть такое потрясающее зрелище. Коллеги?
Коля, спасибо тебе огромное. Мне кажется, это была очень плодотворная командировка. Ты был...
Yeah, they're out in Baikonur. Soviet torture device or Russian or antenna? You tell me. Yeah, it's a tracking antenna. It's just a joke. So, out where they are in Baikonur would be like us launching from Kansas. There's nothing out there. It's just flat.
Грузовой корабль «Прогресс МС-16», который находится в составе станции февраля этого года вместе со стыковочным отсеком «Пирс», отойдет от российского сегмента МКС, чтобы, собственно, освободить место для науки.
Оба события на орбите мы покажем в прямом эфире. Следите за нашими трансляциями. Спасибо, что были с нами.
До новых встреч на космодромах России.
No sleep until docking? No. Do not want. Cool. Good launch. Were there cosmonauts, astronauts on board? No, not on this one. No. You generally don't launch ISS modules or modules for a space station with people inside them. That's like, doing that would be like the equivalent of driving around a semi-truck and having people standing in the trailer. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Bad idea. You know, if something happens with the semi-truck, you're going to end up headbutting a wall right inside of the trailer. Something happens with the rocket or anything, you're going to end up headbutting the ground when the ISS module comes back down and hits it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. No. Is Proton human rated? Proton is not human rated, no. Well, actually, technically it almost achieved human rating with TKS. TKS was designed to launch on Proton.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
All right, that was good launch coverage, man. Very good stuff. Another module up. Nauka has been up there has been under construction for a long time, guys. That module dates back to the 80s. Seriously, it was designed to go up there with Zarya and Zvezda for the Mir 2 space station. That's when its pressure vessel was made. That module is really old, so it's a good return to form for our bros across the pond over there in Russia.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Cirrus, Enteradra, longest sub I have on Twitch. Couldn't be to a better person. Love you, man. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. TKS and Zond. So we have, fellas, thank you from our humble NASA administrator here. I can't tell you how happy I am with sending another module to the ISS. Oh God, not again! Congratulations, Roscosmos General Director Dmitry Rogozin and the Russian Space Station team for today's successful launch of the Nauka Multipurpose Laboratory Module to the space station. This new segment will help further exploration and scientific discovery. Oh wait, Jim left already? Jim left on the 20th, like, of January. He hasn't been NASA administrator for 6 months. Literally 6 months. No, different bill, AP, different bill. Now read it like Jim. I can't because Jim has a normal voice, man. Yeah, so this is where it's going to dock to the ISS right there. That's Nauka down here. Yeah, well, Altio, we like Gary, but he's a little wild, so we had to put him in the back. Russian module from Russian soil to the Russian segment. Yeah. Yeah. Dimitri's probably pretty hype on this, man. Space shuttle program officially ended 10 years ago today. Yeah, Linfrod, yeah. Now we just need the bar and casino segment. Little bit of Beam? Beam? Wait, you want to play Beam? Yeah, so, okay, the module, hold on. The module will go up there and they're going to do functional checkouts on it for like the next week, give or take. And then they'll dock it to the Nadir node on Zvezda. And after that, they'll, obviously they'll do some checkouts. That's something you're not going to want to miss, though. That's going to be sweet. And then a little later, the Russians are working on setting up a new docking module to replace Piers. And the docking module is basically the Space Corps from Portal. Want to go to space, want to go to space, want to go to space, want to go to space. Earth, no, don't like Earth. Too big. No, it's called Prichel. Prichel is under construction right now and is scheduled to launch Q3, Q4 this year. So they're going to launch another one. The cool thing about Prichel is that they don't launch it on a Proton or anything. They launch Prichel on a Soyuz, and literally it replaces the orbital module on the Progress. So Progress, it's just this with a Soyuz service module attached to the back, which is actually pretty cool. Prichel, right here. Net November of this year. Antennas and solar panels are deployed according to telemetry. Cool. Pre-shell. Nah, I see what you did there. Here, we got a tweet. We got an update from Roscosmos. According to the telemetry, antennas and solar panels have deployed. Very nice. Very nice. Brichal is, yeah, freaking, yeah, right? Here. Just say Apple. I just need you to say Apple. Just say Apple. No, you're jumping. What you're doing is jumping there. Yep. All right, what do we got here? We got the first picture from the module. Very good. Very good. Perfect. Good job, guys. Good job, Ford. Good job. So, this represents kind of a turning point for the Russian space program because Nauka is the last Soviet-designed module that they had. That was the last one. So from here on out, the modules are not Soviet-designed, but Russian-designed. It's taken a little while to return to form, if you will. It's actually a big deal. It's a big turning point over there. Also, want to go to space, 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 want to go to space. Oh, here come the space cops. Here come the space cops. Here come the space cops. So, they have other modules in the pipe. Now, whether those modules end up at the ISS or end up on their own station, I don't know. I'm not sure. That's very up in the air right now, so... Alex, that's very, 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 very up in the air. I don't know what's going on with that, but it is sweet. We got another module up in space, guys. That's big. It's pretty big, man. Any news from Katya? She's there. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. Let me see. We got tweets from Joe. Joe. Yeah. There is Nauka for the people that are wondering about the size. It's friggin' huge. It's a really big module. Wario causing chaos in the control room. That's Elon Musk. That's not Wario. Stop Italian hate. Yep. She's a big one. That's a big module. DJ said he'd do early hours at some point. We can play some Minecraft if you want, dudes. I don't have a problem with that. So, I think this is that's a tracking antenna right there. But I'm not sure. It's a tracking antenna that's no longer used. But yeah, they had that dude sitting on they were up on the tracking antenna. But Beam, oh jeez, guys. Russian TV antennae strong like bull. Here's the last tweet from Katya that was there. Yeah, I like that guy. That guy's cool. Yep, there it is. Me want test flights. I'd pull it. I haven't played Minecraft in a little while, guys.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
See last link. It will be a while until we see something. There will be no internet and no mobile connection at all. It's because of the electromagnetic safety rules. Yep. But the deadline. More tests, but the deadline. Like it. 22-month resub. What day is it? Is it Wednesday? So, you guys understand that if I do an early hours game today, right? If we do an early hours game today, that's basically going to shuffle everything up. It's going to screw up the schedule for the next couple of days because I have like 3 days to finish the big SSTO. And, I'm really hoping that big one flies like the small one and that my aero testing was right. Because if it's not, we're going to have a big problem. Just do a mix in KSP? What does that mean? Give me 1 second. So no GTA before Saturday then. You're killing me, serious. You're killing me. You're killing me slowly, man. Stop it. Don't twist the knife, man. No. Chat, you should make EJ play the new RimWorld DLC. So Ghost Searcher is docked at the old NASA shuttle SRB dock at the Space Force base. Really? I should check in on the Minecraft server, guys. I haven't been in there in a little while. I don't think anyone's on right now. Come on, it'll be fun. I don't like RimWorld, Brimo. It makes me insane. I don't... Father, I don't like it. Can you link that image with Nauka and Pritchall? It's a Chris G tweet, dude. I'll find it. Yeah, sure. I hate RimWorld, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't like that game. I don't enjoy playing it. It's nerve-wracking and annoying. I'm trying to find that Chris G tweet.